Hey, Marianne here, the Crochet Clogger. Thanks for joining me today. I'm coming on real quick, I don't know, just to chit-chat a little bit. But also remind you, in this video somewhere, we're going to talk about a game that is still in the works, the Ollie's game. And if you go back to my last video, you'll know what I mean. But we'll talk about that a little bit more in a second. I wanted to come on and tell you a little bit too about some things that have been happening. In my last video, I also mentioned that I am a proud cat mom. If you guys have not yet met my Maxie cat, he appears in a few videos, I believe. And he's in his bed asleep now in the other room. But anyway, yeah, he is Mr. August of the paw print calendar. And this one goes from June of 2024 through May of 2025. And yeah, he's Mr. August. Let me see. Let me find him. And then I'll tell you a little bit more about this. Here's Maxie. His full name is Maxie Ford. And I like this calendar. Well, we'll talk more about that in a little bit. Maxie Ford. And Maxie Ford is actually, it's the name of a tap dance step. My daddy named him Maxie. And then I thought, well, if you're going to name him Maxie, we're going to call him Maxie Ford. He needed to be all, yeah. There's Mr. August. I will be right back. I forgot something. Be right back. Hold on. Okay. While I went to get what I forgot, I thought I'd go pick him up and say howdy do. And he's going to bite me. Ouch. Okay, I love you anyway. I love you anyway. Okay. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Don't attack. Don't attack. It's all good. I know. I plucked you up out of your bed and you were all comfortable. But he was sitting up. Phew. You know, he can have a temper. Okay, I wanted to read you this card from the Paw Print, who makes these calendars. They also make pup calendars too. So we can't leave our doggy friends out. Anyway, it gives back, they say. At the Paw Print, we proudly give back. For every order we receive, we donate meals to hungry dogs and cats, help pay for pet medical bills, and contribute to other pets in need of help where we can. Your purchase directly helps us to fund those donations. Yeah, this calendar wasn't cheap for a calendar, considering that last year I bought my calendar at the dollar store. Yeah, so they're not, but, you know, they do good, and from what I understand, well, they have a website, the pawprint.store. But if you Google it, it'll pop up. But from what I get, they donate to some shelters in Central Texas of these United States. And I'm reading this. Okay, but yeah, so, and it seems legitimate. I did check out their website. The only thing I thought that was weird, they have other stuff, you like mugs and t-shirts, sweatshirts, stuff that you can buy. And the only thing I thought that was kind of weird, why would you not sell the calendars to other people other than those who, you know, like me, proud mama? Because I couldn't find the calendars on their website. I thought that was strange. Anyway, I thought I might, and because I couldn't find the calendars, I don't want to show you every one of these pictures, but I thought I'd show you, you know, a few. January's cute. January is the aristocrats. Cute little kittens. But it's a spiral bound calendar, which is kind of cool. I did want to show you one other one. Other than my beautiful Maxie Ford. Oh, she's cute looking, October. How cute. That's Willow. There's one other one that is just beautiful. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know if I can pronounce the name, but look at this elegant, pretty cat. Called Falcar Stewie Storm Cloud. Falcar Stewie Storm Cloud in March. Look at that. Look at that booty. Beautiful. Anyway, I enjoyed it. I'm a proud cat mama. I hope they donate to shelters and other people. I did see on their site. I mean, I don't think they're completely non-for-profit or anything, but anyway, okay, on to the next thing. I have a good friend, Ange, I shall call her. She has discovered in her mom's estate, and a lot of this stuff's probably by her grandma too, and I've shown you some of them, a vintage crochet. And this here, I thought I'd show you guys, isn't that pretty? Look at that. Remember the lace collars they used to make? Looks better on that. It's pineapple stitch, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me do this. Look here. Let's do this. But it does. It has the little button with a loop. So I'm sure that's what this was or is. But let me put it on this brown pillow here. That way you can see the. I just can't imagine crocheting with something that small. I mean, I know it can be done, but God, that lace work, isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. Yep, vintage collar, and she also found this pretty, and I know for sure this is pineapple. This pretty doily. I love the shape of this. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Anyway, I just love looking at old crochet. And I know here on the YT Streets there's and I'm a subscriber, I can't think of the name of the channel, which is Vintage Crochet, and she tries to, she does the old patterns, she finds the vintage patterns and does them. But anyway, yeah, that's really, really neat stuff. Thank you, Ange. But I'll probably show a few things that she's given me to show in future videos. But I just think it's lovely. And I have so much admiration for anybody who can crochet with such fine thread. Okay. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, okay. So, oh, gosh. This is the strangest thing that happened. I have a customer who's a repeat customer who, and thank you so much. You know who you are. But she recently ordered a row counter and some stitch markers from me through my Etsy shop. And I sent it on to her, right? And lo and behold, come to find out, she I don't ordinarily, just so you know, I don't, with my Etsy orders and stuff, I don't ordinarily keep up with whether it's been received by the customer, right? I don't keep up with that, the tracking, you know. And most of the time, it does send by the United States Postal Service is who I go through usually. It's whoever's cheaper. And Etsy is kind enough to figure that out for you. So that's cool. But what I'm getting at is I don't ordinarily keep up with tracking. So it didn't even dawn on me that this order had not reached my customer, right? Well, it hadn't. She messaged me through Etsy. And I said, you wouldn't believe what happened. It's just, I've never heard of this happening, but just I'm going to tell you the story anyway. The post office, her local post office, had to shut down and quarantine, I suppose, because there was a mercury leak and they pinpointed it down to an incident. The postal worker did not report it at the time, but they pinpointed it out that apparently a package had broken. The worker was cleaning it up. It was a spill of some sort, and they came to find out it was mercury. Well, they had to like close the post office, and ended up everything that was in that certain mail day had to be destroyed. So it was like, sorry folks, whatever you have in here, we can't get it to you because it's contaminated. So all of that just to say, and of course we worked it out, I sending it off to her. In fact, I'm going to show it to you right now. I hope some of it. And I'm going to send, so we worked it out. It was fine. But just lesson learned. When the post office asks you, when you ship something, and they ask you if it's liquid or battery, if there's a battery or any liquid, if there's makeup, if it's perfume or cologne or blah, 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 don't lie about it. There's a fine. I don't know, is this person who shipped this going to be fined? Are they, they should be. But I was like, I actually was curious enough that I went online and kind of Googled what products have mercury in them. What products do we need to be aware of that we need to let the postmaster know is in this package? Well, it could be anything from liquid makeup has mercury in it. Some of it does, some of it. It says the kind that has brighteners in it that's supposed to lighten up your skin has mercury. Did y'all know that? Is that safe for your skin? Aren't you ingesting it? Anyway, because to me, the only thing I really thought about that would have mercury in it is a thermometer. But there's a lot of, batteries and all that kind of stuff. That's all of that. Yeah. So it makes perfect sense to please let the postmaster know if you've got something like that. It's not going to cost you any extra to mail it or ship it. It's just going to cost somebody something, possibly a life. So, right. Anyway, I just had to say that. Okay. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about today was an ongoing game that actually, there's a calendar right here. It is going to be going on until Friday, June the 14th, which is Flag Day. And that would actually be next Friday. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So yeah, next Friday, June the 14th, otherwise known as Flag Day, I'm going to draw a name from the previous video called Let's Play a Game. Pretty sure that's what it was called. So if you want to try to play that game with me, it's the Ollie's game. Go back to that video to leave your answer. And the answer is, or the question was, what overrun or what big overrun stock of yarn did I find at a recent trip to Ollie's discount wholesale house, or whatever you want, Ollies. I know Ollie's isn't nationwide, but they're like a discount warehouse type of, but anyway, yeah. So what else? Yeah. So if you leave the correct answer in a comment of that last video, and plus I'll link it down below, and I'll link it at the end of this video too, so you can go over there. If you leave the correct answer in there, I will put your name in the hat to be drawn. And the winner of the game, the Ollie's game, what kind of yarn was it, can receive your choice of an abacus-style row counter. This particular one has 10 beads, or all of them do, and some pretty little doodads at the bottom. Or you may also receive one of many of these that I have. They're all different colors. What I'm going to do here in a moment is insert a picture of all the different ones, just because I want a record of it, so that whoever wins can look at something and find picture. Anyway, there's lots of different colors of these. These are available. I can make it for you. Or I can send you the kit. So everything that you need to make this is inside the box, except for glue. I think that's the only thing that wasn't included, the glue, and whatever string you want to hang it with, if you so choose to hang it. But yeah, and I enjoy making ornaments, and they're not necessarily Christmas. But anyway, I'm gonna cut it right here and show you pictures of all of those. Okay, so if like I said, I just wanted to put those pictures up so that whoever wins the game next Friday, the 14th of June, can go back, and if they do in fact want an ornament, they can look at those pictures and decide which one they want, or a row counter or whatever. Like I said, as far as the row counters go, it would be just a matter of communicating what kind of little charm you might want the winner. What's your favorite color? I can come up with something for you. All right, I guess that's it. Oh, I also want to show you these stitch markers. This is the second pair like this I've made. And I think I'm going to keep going with them. I really do like them, and I have lots of beads like this. I call these the Turk of Perp, or the Perp of Turk. I can't remember, one or the other, because the actual large bead is purple, and the smaller, or dadgummit, turquoise, and the smaller beads are purple. But anyway, I do have a lot of turquoise beads, all different shapes, but I don't know, I like purple and turquoise together. I really do. Turk of Perp or Perp of Turk, I can't remember. Anyway, they go well together, contrastingly. Okay, that's enough, blah, 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 blah. Love, yes. Don't forget to comment in the last video if you're interested in playing the game with us, the Ollie's game. What kind of yarn did I find at Ollie's? I mean, I'm talking about the mother load. I'm not talking about, I did, there were other brands of yarn that I found, don't get me wrong, at Ollie's, but the mother load, oh, wow, it was a lot of yarn. Yeah, no. Okay. See you later. Bye.